Welcome, everyone, to the Living Oneness Gathering. I'm your host, Sue Dumais. It's an honor to be here once again with you and gather in this shared intention to unify in love, to shift consciousness from head to heart, and to be beacons of love or messengers of love in the world. There has been a lot of shifts in energy I noticed in the last 24 to 48 hours. Actually, June 1st, I felt a shift. Like it's almost like a congestion lifted out of the field. And then there was some stuff kind of churning and rising for people as a result of that. And then in the last 24 to 48 hours, I could feel a real significant shift in global energies again in my own field, my own energy field shifted. I freed a kind of a tether, an energetic tether. And then a lot of the collective energy shifted as well. And I could feel, hmm, it's like a new song, a new symphony of frequency music that I'm sensing and hearing and tuning into. And I could hear this. At a different tone, but at a different volume, as well as a different depth. Hard to describe, but those are the best words I can find in the English language. So, what I'm feeling today is to support everybody with that change and with that shift in global energies to do an upgrade on the etheric blueprint. So, your etheric body is the energy body that's closest to your physical body. And it's usually that's the layer it is. And it has a lot of history. It has a lot of information, a lot of history. It's kind of like it gathers information, but also it's a blueprint that, like a building blueprint, that kind of overlays and kind of maps out your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic, as well as the etheric experiences or subtle experiences of the etheric realm. So it contains a lot of information. And when some of the global energies shift and change, I often will do an etheric upgrade. So we change the blueprint. If you think of a building with blueprints that are from the original build, even our house here, we're on septic. We have a septic field. And when we were looking at the septic field blueprint compared to when they came to inspect it, it had changed. The building plan, what they planned to build, how they planned to build it was different when they actually finished it. So that blueprint wasn't updated, we updated it. So it's similar to that. It's like there's this structure in our field or information in our field, the energy field around us, the etheric body or etheric field, and it can sometimes be outdated. And especially if you have an update or an upgrade or a shift in global energies, then we kind of have to catch up, often have to catch the etheric blueprint up to where the changes have been. Same thing with updating your computer, something similar. So you're kind of updating the software to make sure it's running smoothly and flowing well with the new changes. As we're in this evolution, our human evolution, our divine evolution, we're shifting from being human to being a divine human. And there's a lot that is entailed in that. I'm not going to go into all the details of what that really means and looks like, but one aspect of that is to keep our etheric blueprint updated. So we're going to do that today. And then I'm going to support your energy field in accepting the new symphony of frequencies and to assimilate it in a way that would actually allow you then to continue to integrate. So what happens sometimes when the global energies kind of have a bit of a quantum leap, a quantum shift, is our energy fields will detect the different energies in the oneness layer, and then we tend to either embrace it and invite it to integrate, invite it in to integrate, or the field can sometimes contract and resist it in a way, or be a little cautious about it. And that's often coming from our own leftovers as humans. If we're living more on a cautious level, or living more from fear, or have some fear that's left in pockets in our field, sometimes that can translate into our energy in our body being afraid of, or our nervous system being afraid of changes in the energy field around us. So today will help support the nervous system and the physical body in allowing that receiving of the new global energies, integrating them into your energy field, and then doing a little upgrade altogether. So some of that information, some of the shifts that are going to happen, they're already happening. Some where I was working with the energy fields of the group beforehand and holding this container, kind of setting it up. As we go through, I will share some information, but not all information, because not all information is helpful. And sometimes if I give too much explanation or too much information about what's happening, the mind will resist or close down, or try and figure out what that means, or what does she mean by that? What's going to happen? So I give just enough information for your minds to come along for the ride, and for your bodies and your energy field to receive what you need to receive. It's important to understand that this energy, although I'm facilitating it, I am a shepherd, kind of guiding it, directing it, and supporting it to communicate with your field. It's not coming from me. It's an energy I'm using direct from source that will go to your field to support you in your unique way. This is coming direct from source to you, but I'm guiding it, directing it, and I'm assessing in some ways what your energy field needs, and inviting energy that would support those shifts. The reason I tell you this is because I do not want you to hand over and surrender over your ability to heal yourself and put your power in someone else's hands. I'm not here to hold your power and or heal you. Although I'm a healer, I can do stuff like that, but it's more of a collaboration, a connection that we're forming, that and permission that I have to work with your energy field. I do not enter your energy field. I work from the oneness layer because I respect the sovereignty of your energy field space. Your energy field is your energy field for a reason. That is your sovereign space. That is your sacred sovereign space. And if you can own it and claim it and really hold it amplified, then you will feel very different in this world as a human being. And that's going to that will allow you to shift more into being the divine human that you're capable of being. When we give our power over or surrender something like that to someone else, and okay, they know how to heal me more than I know how to heal myself. People can give you pieces of the puzzle. I can give you pieces of the puzzle. I can give you an understanding. I can support your energy field. I can help reorganize it a little bit, kind of calm the chaos. But ultimately, you are the healer for your own energy field. So, my invitation as we're working in this container and as you're entering into this gathering is to be open to receive what you're meant to receive when you're meant to receive it. And if you feel resistance, meet the resistance with love and compassion and patience. It's a younger version of you that's maybe a little afraid or cautious or worried. It's based on your history, based on your experiences. We don't need to judge that. Just embrace it, fold in to your heart space, and know that you're receiving direct from source, and I'm the shepherd or the bridge between source and what your energy field needs. So I'm interpreting what you need and inviting the energy to come direct from source to you. And that's for everyone. So what one person gets is not the same as what another person receives. Now, in the world as a whole, I want you to understand that your energy field is in a container that is surrounded by a layer of oneness. That's where you connect to everything. But as a human, we have a unique field that allows us to have this experience and be a unique expression of divinity without everybody else's energy coming into our field. We don't invite other people's energy into our field. We don't allow them to come in. It's meant to be your field. This is your space. If you take on someone else's energy, you pick it up, try and take care of it for them or something like that. It's like taking energy on that you can't use. So it becomes a burden in your field. If you are giving your energy away or someone is kind of drawing it out, they can't ultimately use it, but you can certainly feel drained from that. And you can feel like a piece is missing or something's missing. So recognizing that we can interact in the oneness layer, but there's nobody's energy that comes in and intertwines with us, that's not allowed. We don't allow that. And a lot of people allow that by default or don't know about that. So I'm just reminding all of you that your energy is meant to be separate from everyone else's. And where we are connected is in the oneness layer, always forever deeply connected in the oneness layer. That's the outer layer of your energy field. There's also a oneness layer in the central channel. That's more advanced kind of mentoring training. But for now, focus on the outer layer because that's the easiest space for most people to feel it. Okay. So when you're on this call, don't take on other people's energy. And if you feel like you are, then add a little buffer zone so that you can hold your own energy and remain connected in that outer layer. So let's sink in, take some deep breaths. And as you rest your eyes closed, just let your breath anchor you in this present moment, letting go of any temptations for distraction. And we don't need peace and quiet around us to find our center. It's easier to find our center when we're sitting in meditation or in a yoga class or in the middle of nature and all we hear is the birds. It's more challenging if we're in the middle of a city with traffic all around us. But the question is, how do I find my center in the noise? It's always possible, not always easy, but always possible. So the invitation for you right now is just to find your center. Find where your energy and awareness wants to land when I say find your center. It's generally, for most people, through the central channel somewhere. Maybe it's in the heart, maybe it's a little lower, maybe it's somewhere else in the body. Just do your best and be wide open and curious and allow yourself to land in a space where you can find your center. It's like a center point or a balance point or a space where you can land where there's just a feeling of rightness. There you go. Most of you are there. Some of you are on the edge of it. That's okay. You might find yourself shift as we go along. There's no perfect way to do this. And you see it as a practice where you can make progress as opposed to trying to do it perfectly. And when you land in your center, for some of you, I could feel your breath is taken away. It's almost like you hold your breath, like you're anticipating or worrying or afraid of something in that space. That can be a little bit of history. So just be aware if there's any resistance, meet it with love, meet it with acceptance. No need to change it, do anything with it. Just embrace it fully, accept it fully. Just feeling some of you really need to lift your falx membrane, light it up, lift it up. So that membrane between the right and left side of the brain, imagine a light there and a sail lifting up above your physical head, front to back. And for those of you that know the sail to tail, you can run it all the way down the spine and up the front of the body, or you can just hold the sail at the top if you're not familiar with that exercise. I have taught it in previous living oneness gatherings. There you go. Good. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Just want you to notice how you feel within and around you. Without judging or changing it, just observe, notice, remain curious, gathering information. And it may be obvious on the subtle levels. You might be obvious physical sensations, or there may be subtle energetic sensations. There may be emotions. And now we're going to amplify the field a little bit. So I want you to imagine that your energy field is a bubble all the way around you, 360 degrees, about an arm's length in all directions, above, below, front, back, sides, all the way around. So for some of you, you need to pull your energy field in so that it's an arm's length in all directions because it's too wide and expanded. And for some of you, it may be really contracted or maybe expanded in the front and contracted at the back up against your skin. So just imagine like blowing up a balloon, just adding a little bit of energetic air, a beautiful energy of support, amplifying the field so that it's out in a beautiful sphere all around you. And I'm just going to bring in an energetic reading for your etheric body. So be open if you're willing to have your etheric body, your energy field, that layer that is your etheric body, etheric blueprint. If you're willing to have it read, just say yes, thank you. Thank you. So I'm just gathering information about what each of you need. And this is evergreen. So if you come back and listen to this again, the reading will be fresh in that moment. It's like me setting up a little program to run in this recording, in this live experience that will become a recorded live experience. But it's always evergreen. If you're guided to come back to it, then you may need another etheric blueprint upgrade. And it will be fresh in that moment, a fresh reading. Take some deep breaths. Thank you for the information. I appreciate you trusting me to gather that information on your behalf. Now I'm going to call forth from source, direct from source, pure, clear, and clean. There is no filter. There is nothing from me. I'm calling forth what you need, exactly what you need at this time to upgrade your etheric blueprint. If you're willing to receive that, yes, thank you. And then allow. So you may feel it. For some of you that are very energy sensitive, you may feel subtle or obvious energies moving in through the layer of your etheric field and the etheric blueprint. You may or may not feel anything. That's okay. Some of you may even feel that translate right away. Some of you are really quick assimilators. So you gather the information, then it changes really quickly in the rest of the field. So the physical body takes it right away and acclimatizes to the change, assimilates the change. Sometimes it's more in the emotional body or the mental body or spiritual body, just allowing it to come in whatever way and whatever path of least resistance it can find. Yes, thank you. For some of you, it may come in from the top as well. I'm just seeing some of the folks' membrane is being, messages are coming in there, and some of you are actually receiving the message and then shrinking it. So keep it lifted. Keep it lifted like that energetic and light mohawk above your head. There we go. Yes. And for some, it's actually coming through that toroidal flow from the bottom, from the earth up through the central channel, and some of it's coming down from source through your central channel. So up through the top of your field and down, and maybe from the bottom of the energy field and up. Whatever pathway. There we go. Good. Yes. And while we're here, let's just clear anything that's not yours. So anything that's not yours that you're holding that you didn't realize you're holding, or even if you realize you're holding and you don't want to hold it anymore, any energy that's not yours, particularly if you're picking up on any collective energy from collective consciousness, let that run to the outside of the energy field and run it up and out or down and out, whatever direction it wants to go. Just let it flow. Some of you need to send some energy from the back to the back of your energy field. The back of your body is congested, back of the sacrum, some of you, the back of the left hip. Sending that energy back and out to the energy field at the back, letting it go up or down, whatever path it needs to go. If it goes up, it usually goes direct into source and be recycled, reused in more of cosmic energies, reusing it up there. If you're sending it down, or if it goes down, it's usually Mother Earth that will gather it and take it and reuse and recycle it. It's often transmuted into whatever form of energy can support collective consciousness and or you individually and all of us collectively. Okay, now there's some little tiny updates coming in for everyone in the etheric blueprint. There's probably about 6 or 7 of them that need to come in, just some updates. Say yes, thank you to receive. There's one directly for the third eye space, so you could even place your hand or your fingers there. You can place your palm at your forehead and just center into the third eye space and allow that area to receive the upgrade. Some of you may experience a color or an energy or sensation, and some of you may experience nothing. Just trust that it's happening. Trust that you're receiving direct from source to you what you need in this moment. Yes, thank you. Okay, and then the first 7 energy layers of the 7 layers of the energy field, the first 7 layers are often connected to the first 7 energy centers within the body. So those first 7 layers we're going to organize. So they are a little bit scattered and chaotic because of the upgrade and the change in the global energies. If you're willing to have some of those, whatever you're capable of receiving, have those layers organized in a new way that would support you moving forward. Say yes, thank you. Now, through the central channel, that channel that runs from the top of your energy field down to the bottom of your energy field, it runs straight through the body, just in front of the spine. It's a beautiful channel of receiving, releasing, moving energy. It helps with that flow of energy through our energy field, the electromagnetic field of the energy field within and around us. There's some energy at the third eye that's just trying to go up. So for some of you, you may need to stir. Imagine the energy stirring in, kind of mixing it at the third eye space and letting it go up and out. There you go. Good. Yeah. Keep going. For some of you, you need to do a little bit longer. And then at the heart space, there's a stirring, like imagine stirring like a big bowl with a big spoon and just stirring some energy into the heart space, the whole heart center, center of your chest. Stir it in until it feels right. And then this one we're going to send down because I feel like a connection between the heart, your soul, and the earth is important right now. And we're tapping into and connecting with new earth energies. So if any of you are still somewhat invested or somewhat looking toward the old earth energy still, some of you are still a little bit hooked in there and convinced that there's something still left there for you. So that's okay. Just don't process that there. Set an intention to process it in the new earth energy, even if you don't know what that means, even if you don't know what that looks like. Set the intention anyway, and your body and your energy field will respond based on that request and that intention. Your intention holds great power. There we go. Good. Yes. Now there's an invitation to ground. We're going to ground a little differently. And I want you to imagine that you're more like a kite and that the kite is held really securely with the string, anchoring it into the earth. So the earth is the one flying the kite, let's say. And the earth has you anchored into the new earth energies. It's holding on to the string. And that energy cord from the earth to you is meeting you at the point in the body. It might be at the heels of your body, it might be at the tailbone, it might be somewhere else in your energy field. So just let it be anchored in a way that creates more of an electromagnetic grounding cord. So you may not feel like your feet are solid on the ground, like you've got moon boots on, gravity boots. That's not what we're looking for. This is a different energy of grounding. It's more of a floaty grounding, but you're still grounded. You're elevated, yet you feel the gravitational connection to the earth. So there's a levitation and a grounding at the same time. And this can occur, yeah, now it's starting. It can occur where the cells feel like they're floating. Now, the cells can become like little helium balloons inside of you. Let them. Your brain can be like a balloon, so you might actually feel a little woozy. If it's too much, just ask for a little bit more grounding from Mother Earth, support from Mother Earth. If it's too much, you can say, okay, I'm complete for now in that regard, the grounding and the elevation. That feeling of levitation is what we're tapping into is more of a what science calls acoustic levitation. So with certain acoustics or certain sound frequencies or certain sounds, vibration of sound, it can actually make something levitate. And when you, there we go, allow it, you can almost feel like you're flying or floating in certain aspects of your body, but yet you still feel grounded and connected to the earth, just differently. There we go. So don't resist this. And it's going to feel a little odd. And if there's any part of you that's afraid or resisting it unintentionally, that's okay. Just meet the resistance with love. It's okay. It's all good. Have some compassion for the parts of you that aren't quite ready to let go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing's wrong. Breathe. There we go. Yes. Now let the density in your head, the physical head and the physical brain, allow the density to be stirred in. Some of it's going to rise up and out. Some of it's going to be stirred and go down through your central channel and down into the earth. Some of it will come down toward the earth, kind of touch the earth's energy and come back in where it's been a little bit shifted. Some of it's going to go up and touch that cosmic or source energy that's above us and around us. It might touch that pure source and then come back down into your field. So there's a transmutation that can happen. There you go. Good. And going back to your Folk's membrane, that membrane between the right and left side of the brain, imagine it lit up and lifted, and front to back, imagine it lighting up the sides, right and left brain now. So it's actually creating so much light in the center that the light goes out to the side and then lifts, levitates the right and left brain. There we go. Yes, more of that density can clear any kind of unbalanced thoughts, beliefs, any old programming can be shifted and changed. It can be transmuted in the area that it's in. It might be cleared down or up. Just let it. Anything that no longer serves, let it be released. Anything I need to know, let the understanding be brought to the heart to be understood. Those are words you can use. Yes, it can be that easy, and it's a lot easier to heal than it used to be. Some things that stick around may have more processing to do. There may be more purpose to them staying. But anything that doesn't have any purpose, has nothing else to teach you, nothing else you need to know about it, there's no point in holding that energy in an unbalanced way. So you can ask it to be transmuted in the central channel, or ask it to be cleared if it's meant to be cleared. We are intending to honor it, to witness it, to embrace it, process it in whatever way is needed for a full circle healing, a complete healing around it. There you go. Good. Yes, breathe. Now imagine you could breathe into the third eye space, the forehead between the eyebrows, that space between the brows, and breathe. Imagine your breath could go into that space and just gently let it expand and contract with your breath. And even if you don't see anything or you're not visual, that's okay. Imagine it happening. Set an intention for it to happen. And then for some of you, the crown chakra, that energy center at the top of the head, is touching the top of the head. I want you to lift it so it's about a foot above your head, so it's hovering. This gives more space in the first 7 layers of your energy field to process. Here we go. Yes, good. And it creates less pressure or congestion in the brain and the top of the head as well. Beautiful. Now taking your hands together, rub them briskly, activating the energy centers in the middle of your palms, and then place your palms over your eyes. open to receive, allowing whatever is meant to happen, whatever will serve you, whatever will be most supportive for you in this moment. And one more time, rubbing your hands briskly. And this time you're going to cup your hands over your ears, open to receive whatever you need, and to upgrade your ability to hear, to see, to feel, to sense, to know. And there's physical eyesight, physical hearing, and then there's more that subtle divine sight, hearing with a inner ear, inner listening, more of an introception. Beautiful. Release your hands. Take some deep breaths. And then place one palm in the center of your forehead, one palm at the back of the skull, opposite that hand. So you're holding the front and back of the third eye space. Holding that space gently but firmly. And inviting a balance between the front and back. Most of you will need to draw some energy from the front toward the back because the front is more wide open and the back is depleted. Some of you will need to center from the middle, inviting energy to go front and back. It's like imagining a teeter-totter straight out, not tipped forward or not tipped to the back. Straight out, balancing on that pivot point in the center. There you go, good. And then bring the hands to the side of the head, right and left side, and create a balance point right to left. Find that balance point in the middle and feel the balance between the right and left side, just above the ears. And then imagine one more hand underneath your chin, another hand on the top of the head. Find that balance point. It's going to be similar. The balance point in all three lines here are going to be pretty much the same area. So that area might have to get a little bigger for all 3 points to balance. There we go, in the same sphere of a centering point there. Yep, there you go. Good. Most of you got it. Some of you are almost there. Yes, yeah, that's it. Good. Now release the hands. Breathe. Now bring your awareness into your heart space. Find your center within the heart center. And imagine a light coming from that heart center, expanding out in all directions, filling your energy field, filling your body, lighting up everything within and around you, all the way out to the outer layer. It's like someone turned on a pilot light or a really bright candle, or the sun came out and suddenly everything is bright. That's you amplifying your source point from the center of your chest out in all directions. Make sure it's going out in all directions. So in the beginning, it might be easy to expand it out to the front and to the sides. We might not feel it down below you, or you might not feel it behind you. So make sure that you bring your attention to that space where it feels like it needs a little bit more amplifying, and invite it to amplify. You can use your imagination, use the right brain to imagine it. You can set an intention. Your intention or intending it is very strong. You can set a declaration. I choose to amplify my field in all directions. Breathe and allow any resistance. You could stir it into your heart. Meet it with love, tenderness, compassion, patience, empathy. And you can declare, the source of light is in me now, and I invite it to expand in all directions, to amplify this light, this pure light that is me, from my source, shining through me, a unique expression of divinity. And if you prefer, you can use a different word. The light of God is in me now. Whatever word lands and resonates for you, whatever word will support you in really embodying your divine light. Recognizing that your light, although we come from the same source, we all are extension of divinity. We are all a unique expression or individuation of divinity. But our expression of that divine light is different. It's purposeful for it all to be different. We are not meant to be carbon copies. We are a unique expression, a unique gift expressing itself. And that light is in you, amplifying, expanding in all directions. And it's for you, for your healing, for your remembrance, for your experience. And it has an impact. And it supports the healing and remembrance of the whole. I am a unique expression of divine light. And I choose to shine as bright as I can in this moment, as bright as I feel I'm capable in this moment. Yes, thank you. Take some deep breaths. Soften and allow. Meet any areas of tension or resistance, tightness, any areas of fear, worry, concern, hesitation. Just meet it with love. Stir it into your heart space. Don't stir it in because you want it to change. Stir it in because you're embracing it, accepting it, loving it, witnessing it, inviting it to process if it's ready to, accepting it to remain if it's not ready to process, if it's not ready to be released. It's okay. And as we shift into a completion of this etheric upgrade and energetic expansion in our field, just reminding you of that beautiful grounding cord, feeling that levitational energy lift and the grounding connection to Mother Earth at the same time. Feeling the new earth energies really supporting your evolution, your transmutation. Any layers of energy or emotions that you need to process, meet them, honor them. There's a lot of collective grief rising right now. So there's a lot of letting go, a lot of release happening, a lot of processing of old historic trauma and wounds, but also current evidence and experiences. So be gentle with yourself, be kind, be compassionate. Imagine yourself as the compassionate parent, a compassionate being, meeting all aspects of you, all versions of you that maybe are afraid, resisting. Imagine if you could accept all aspects of you, love all aspects of you without exception. Bring in the energy of gratitude as you open up to receive this blessing. May you hold steady in your light, and may you allow your field to be amplified. May you shine your bright light unapologetically in the moments where you feel capable, without forcing, without muscling your way into it, but gently, compassionately, with such tender encouragement. May you be a beacon of light in the world. May you receive the healing you need to remember the truth of who you are and embody the essence of who you are. May you forgive yourself when you forget. May you celebrate when you remember. May you meet each moment and unwrap the present moment as the gift that it is intended to be. May you meet life with deep reverence, gratitude, appreciation for every breath, for every moment, And so it is. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. As you allow the energy of that blessing to run through your field, be received in the way that you need to receive it. Just take a moment of gratitude for yourself showing up, being here, being willing, being curious, being open. Gratitude for the gift that you are in this world. And gratitude for this community, for this gathering, and for knowing and appreciating and recognizing that there are so many more individuals in the world that are choosing to live from a place of love, to embrace the energy of peace, compassion, empathy. See if you can bring that energy with you as you bring your attention back to the space you're in. Allow your eyes to open and your awareness to move from the inside to the outside as well. Breathing, just tuning in to see how you feel. Maybe there's a word or words that you would like to share, a bit of your experience you'd like to share in the chat. Would love to hear even a word or words that capture how you're feeling. As we gather, the more we gather, the more we are amplifying a collective field. We're creating and amplifying a new morphic field. It's basically a new field of consciousness, a new field that will allow us, each of us, individually and collectively, to be in a space or tap into or plug into a morphic field that will embody all that we are standing for in the space, all that we are intending. And that becomes this field that is possible for anyone to plug into when they're ready to make the shift for themselves. So just know that your presence has an impact. Your intentions are greatly appreciated, not just by me in this community, but we are actually having a global impact, and you're having more of a grander on the macro level, you're having a big impact too. I'm tapping into all that cosmic energy that shifts because of the work we're doing. So it's definitely helping a lot of people and yourself as well. So it's in service to you and to all. So thank you all. So I'm just going to read some of the comments. Jamie typed in wonderful. Kim, grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Emma, grateful for you too. Marianne, feeling bright, light, and balanced. Beautiful. Jackie, recalibrated is what word I heard. Oh, I love that word. Yeah, recalibration. That's what we did. It was an upgrade and a recalibration. Marion, thank you so much. It feels super powerful. Love the way of the kite grounding, a new way of kite grounding. Yes. Lisa, the beautiful swirling light balancing root to earth and head to all above. I saw a headband of woven flowers and a bouquet from my heart space. Beautiful. Love that. Yeah, you're welcome, Wade. Thank you. Emma did plenty of shifting and feels so bright. Love it. Yes. Shine bright. Terry, so light and blessed. And Valerie, super alignment. Love it. Peaceful, Sarah. Wonderful. Thank you all for sharing. And you can always share, you can always reply to the replay email, or if you feel to share. Sometimes after the experiences, you're a bit wonky or integrating, so it's not always possible to share, but feel free to share in the community. There are some changes coming. I can feel I'm on the horizon of some changes here. And after the shift in the last couple of days, I really felt like there's a falling away of some things and a coming in of new things, different things or similar things, but evolving and changing. So I will keep you apprised to that as it come along, as the clarity comes in. But the one thing I will share is that coming up, so the next couple weeks, the next 2 Wednesdays, there's a gathering. In July, I'm away. We have a sailboat, so I'm going to go on the sailboat for specific weeks. And I find when I do that, it really supports me in healing and kind of realigning myself, taking a good break and rejuvenating my energy field because I do a lot of work. It's like a full-time job for me. So when I take those breaks, it's really nice to be on the water. So I won't be offering the Living Oneness gatherings. There are a couple weeks that I might offer something else, but I'll keep you posted on that. And so just know that in July, there'll be less connections on the Wednesday, but there may be still one thing I feel like might come in as the divine compensation and helping people work through some of the money stuff right now because that's evolving and the energy and the frequency of money is evolving. So to align with it in a new way, I feel that's coming for some of you. And I will keep you posted on that. In the meantime, anytime you feel you need some support, if you're struggling and you're like waffling or you're feeling like you're going down a wormhole or you're getting caught up or hooked in by what's happening in the world, come back to these gatherings, go through the list and look at the playlist on YouTube or go through the list of the different episodes that you can find on the podcast and your intuition will lead you to what you need when you need it. If you trust your heart to lead you, it'll stand out. And it might not be the one you think you need, but trust it. If you're drawn to a specific one to listen again, I invite you to do that and follow that nudge because that there's a divine wisdom in you that knows exactly what you need, precisely when you need it. And the more you align with that, the more you're going to hold steady no matter what's going on in the world. You're going to find your center and you're going to be able to hold it because that depth of trust that you have in your own guidance system will become stronger and stronger, and you'll remember how important it is and how essential it is to be able to hold steady in this world, to really hold your center as we move through every moment. I thank you all. I appreciate you. I see you. I honor you. I'm so grateful. I bless you all. Until next time, big love. Thanks, everyone. Bye.